Hello, everyone, and welcome to the targeted wrap-up, not a podcast. So you know who you're listening to. I am Angie. I was Miss Linner in the films, as well as assistant director and script supervisor. With me, I have Jack Locke, our writer, director, just about anything else needed, and Samuel Barnett in the films.
Hello.
We also have with us Zach Dufresne, who was our lead actor, Jimmy, in the films.
Hi, everybody.
And we also have Noel Thingvall with us, who was the voice of the prisoner and has also been helping us with these premieres, a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff as well.
Ladder jockey.
He's been collecting the titles over the past
Monkey.
weekend. Yes.
Right. For those of you unaware, we had a total of 3 screenings this weekend that were sort of our premieres. We had one in New Orleans at Rare Form, and then we had 2 in Houma, Louisiana, first at Anella's Community Center, and then the second at the Boxer and the Barrel Bar. Just like everything else on this film, we had some challenges.
Where does all the cardboard go?
It really mirrored the first shoot of the movie, where I had this schedule and everything was going to go really well, and then it didn't. We showed up and we found out that the bar had decided to pick that day to do some remodeling and some cleaning out. So I walk in and the entire area is just covered with cardboard.
Oh, and also the air condition was broken.
That's right.
Yeah.
But yeah, the good news was there were more chairs. We were told there wouldn't be enough.
Yeah, we actually had a surplus.
So yeah, setup was a little hectic. The really nice thing about Rare Form is that they were willing to let us set up in there for free. It's a bar that has a little courtyard area outside, and then they also have a little inside room with a stage. So we were able to set up on the stage and really nice little space. Unknown to us, there was a Tulane football game on the same night that was apparently causing quite a bit of traffic.
And then they had a chemical spill or some kind of spill on I-12.
Oh, God, I didn't even hear about
that up on the lake traffic all the way
Okay.
across the bridge.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was 5:00 on a Friday, so
Yeah,
you just had everything working against you.
I mean, I feel like turnout was pretty good considering all those challenges and stuff. We had at least half full room.
Yeah,
I would
just
say.
under half, yeah.
Yeah. So Rare Form was primarily people who were involved with the film that showed up. So that was what I think it was kind of fun going the next day into Anella's to see people who really had nothing to do with the film really get a chance to enjoy it. The nice thing about Anella's is that it's a big empty room, so we could literally just fill it up and set it up.
The only problem is when the projector just stopped working.
Yeah, the projector stopped working. It was working beautifully, and we were testing it earlier in the day.
Yeah.
And then we came back, and it was about, 20 minutes out from the start of the event. Turn it on, nothing. Finally, I figured out, okay, let me swap out the cable. I'd bought a spare HDMI cable just for that purpose. And yeah, it was the cable. So,
And meanwhile, I was going, do you really need an extra cable of every sort?
Right.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Apparently.
Don't listen to me.
Yeah, it was really annoying because I had spent about 20 minutes gaff taping that HDMI cable to where it was out of the way of all the merch tables and everything.
Right.
And then I ended up having to use the other one and just go right across where everybody was walking anyway.
Yeah,
But I found it was a nice roomy space.
The acoustics of it were also really good. I thought the sound came out really great in there.
And they also had a really nice staff who was pretty willing to let us just take whatever we needed.
Right.
Our friend Ray, who has helped us out quite a bit on the show, also set up a concession stand with candy and popcorn and beer and water.
All complimentary.
Yep, all free, which is pretty nice.
It's
Usually at the
always nice.
movies, they screw you with
Yeah.
the candy cost.
I forgot how quickly I get sick of bottle caps.
You mean
though.
candy soap?
Yeah. That you tried to test at Boxer even before we started on Anella's.
Yeah.
We tested. We just saw the equipment and
Yeah, we
Right.
pulled out this
Because-
giant ladder, climbed up, and said, this projector hasn't been touched for months.
just covered in
It's
dust.
not even plugged in, it seems. Yeah.
Did not have the needed audio outputs.
No, nothing. We had a band play before the screening. So they played, they finished at around 11:15. And I'd said, the screening's going to start at midnight. So the band breaks down, they clear the stage. We're going up and down this ladder, me and the sound guy, and trying all sorts of different things to get this thing to work. And it's just not feeding to the soundboard at all. The picture's not fitting in the screen that they have there. So there's all these things not working. It's midnight at this point. I'm running to the car back and forth, setting up the projector, telling people, please move, putting gaff tape down along the floor while there's now a bunch of drunks standing around. And yeah, we finally got the audio working. I played the movie and a fight started and doing a screening screening in an open admission bar is probably not the best idea.
Especially
Right.
around midnight.
We had good intentions. Our thought was, there are people, especially some of the people who are in the film, they work in the service industry. They have late hours. They're not going to be able to come to a show that starts at 6 o'clock. So we wanted to give them a chance to see it on a screen. Unfortunately, Boxer, unlike Rare Form, does not have a separate room. And there were just a lot of people that wanted to do drinking and dancing on a Saturday night. So,
Because the dude who he put a comment on the Facebook event for Anella's saying, you should have one later. I wish it was later so I could make it. So I was like, no, that's a good idea. I'm gonna set that up. So I set it up. Dude didn't even show up.
Right.
All right.
We tried. We did our best.
That's what happens when you try to please people.
We did have some people who came in and specifically sat down and watched the movie. But unfortunately, there was a constant chatter in the background of
Right.
people talking. And apparently somebody was really upset about the lack of music and decided to pick a fight outside.
It's the lesson.
I really enjoyed the last thing because me and Zach, having now watched the movie, so many times in a row, just started reciting our lines off to the side, making it a Rocky Horror type thing almost. Yeah. The venue was very generous.
Well, all the venues were very generous.
Right. I mean, it was not
very
Boxer's
gracious.
fault.
Yeah, Boxer, they were cool. They're always cool to me as far as letting me do things over there. It was something I wanted to try, and we tried it. It wasn't my best decision, but the people that were there that wanted to see it got to see it. So
Yeah.
I'm happy about that.
Yeah. And we did have some people who specifically showed up for that one and not the earlier one. So I think we did succeed in doing that. So
I think between the 3 screenings, you got a good group of people.
I was very pleasantly surprised because we had, it was like people would react to the beats that we were hoping they would react to.
Yeah, they would laugh when we wanted them to laugh, and they would
Be grossed out when they should be.
cringe when they need to cringe, right?
Right.
And I think the feedback was overall very positive too
Yeah.
of the film.
Yeah. People seem to like it.
I had several people tell us, commendable job with the acting, the props, the costumes, just everything was well done.
But everybody kept saying, man, that B script is really funny. And I was just so glad that people enjoyed it and got the joke, and the slap of the towel
that was
at the end of
that was the biggest laugh out of the entire
That was great.
screening.
Yeah.
Each time.
We also were setting up merch at all of the screenings as well. We had some really good sales. I was pleasantly surprised by that.
Yeah.
And at Rare Form already, people were immediately like, "Oh, can you sign it?" Which for us is like, we're nobody.
No, you never
But, hey,
let on that you're nobody.
I didn't say that. I was
Yes,
like, okay,
I will.
sure. But at Anella's, it really became a scramble because we had, even since not everybody could come to New Orleans, a lot more people were there, and we're like trying to go around to the cast. Could you sign this? Can you sign this? Oh, man.
I still argue we were lacking a T-shirt with Jack's sneering face and you're gross.
Oh,
So gross.
I'd have bought it.
There's a crazy merchandise idea. Action figures.
Dude, I actually considered that very early on in the project. But they're prohibitive in cost to get produced.
Oh, I'm
yeah,
sure.
that's more like a...
That would be something that it would just be a one-time showpiece. Like, look at this, and this
right,
funny.
yeah. Like here's a little mini you to keep on your shelf.
Right, I'm not nearly
Right.
presumptuous enough to expect anybody to ever want to buy that.
You never know, a fan might just make a custom one anyways.
Oh, that'd be creepy at this level. That would be severely creepy.
Here's a fully dressed plastic molding I made of you.
The clothing is removable, anatomically correct at least.
Okay,
to
that-
my imagination. Wow, amazingly accurate.
Damn, disappointingly accurate. Did you want to talk a little bit about putting together the features for the DVD?
Yeah, let's hear about the features.
Yeah, we can do that.
A commentary, featurettes.
Oh, what, 45 minutes, I think, of animatics.
And that probably contains some of the dialogue that did get cut
Yes.
from the final film. So
Yeah,
those are
it
kind of
does.
interesting from that perspective as
Good
you get to
point.
hear what we cut.
And then as an Indiegogo supporter, it was neat seeing those pitch videos again, which was the first I'd ever seen it targeted.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, all
that's
three
right.
of the pitch video.
Yeah, all 3 of the
all three
trailers.
trailers.
Yeah.
We also have a cast and crew commentary.
We got 7 behind-the-scenes featurettes where we sat around a table with a bunch of microphones and we just talked about the experience of making the movie, what went into it, and then I overlaid a bunch of both images and videos from stuff tangential to the shoots, like building the miniatures and things like that, over that. So it's kind of a documentary approach.
And a lot of
some-
blur.
Yeah, and hood. Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah, no, it's still too soon.
No, what are you talking about?
If you watch the behind the scenes stuff, whenever you see Hood, you'll see this giant blur on his shirt and like 3 blurs at any given time on his hat because he was wearing a Captain America shirt with the big logo.
That's true.
The other one was a NFL New Orleans Saints hat, which they are definitely all about lawsuits.
Yeah, no chances, man. Don't take
No, I mean, they're never going to see this. I know that. But in case they do, that's my luck. And yeah, that easily added about 6 or 7 hours of editing time having to blur all that out. And I uploaded the file to the DVD authoring. That took about 5 or 6 hours to get that uploaded. I decided I'm going to go look at the DVD just to see it. You know, it's finally done. And I look and I get to the second behind the scenes featurette. And there's 2 seconds where I missed the hat. And it was dead clear, and I was no words. I can't even describe the sound that came out of me. And, oh man, yeah, that was not a good day. Canceled the upload, fixed it, and then re-rendered, re-uploaded. Was there anything else that we put on there?
A couple Easter eggs.
Outtakes.
Outtakes.
Oh yeah, the outtakes.
Yeah, we had 13 minutes of outtakes, which I whittled down from, I think it was originally 55 minutes of outtakes.
Wow.
Yeah, we had a lot. So we should mention that we have the CD soundtracks. You can also get it through Bandcamp.
We have plenty of little flyers for the...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. 5x7 thing with outdated information, yes.
So while the movie itself is complete...
We've still got years of work in that universe. That remains to be done,
Let's see. We want to do an adult-style novelization of the B script. Try to make that story make sense in a serious way. We want to do a kid's storybook of the A script.
Right, Baudelairize the hell out of that one.
You plan on doing at least one video game?
I'd like to do 2. I want to do one that's more action-oriented as well as like a Sierra LucasArts style point-and-click adventure.
And that'll be another way to sort of flesh out some of these characters, get a little more of their background and everything.
Yeah, there's a lot that I want to do with that for sure.
Very cool.
Yeah, and who knows what else? Maybe a graphic novel, some small thing. Maybe not even of the movies themselves, but
a tie-in, prequel,
leading
something
up
like that.
to stuff, yeah.
You were considering doing a sequel at some point.
Yes.
Yes, we are doing a sequel. I'm thinking we're going to do it all exterior. That's the way that we can get around my whole, I don't want to do another period film.
Yeah, like it should help us speed up the production quite a bit.
Yeah.
Though I'm sure it will come with its own challenges of where do you plug everything in and weather. Yeah.
Lighting.
You're going to have to ADR everything.
I prefer that, actually. That's,
Right.
Yeah.
I was going to say that. It just sounds better.
I think the drunkard could have had more lines.
Who's that?
The drunkard, his character. Maybe he'll make an appearance in the sequel.
I think he absolutely should.
I think so, yeah. They're having a gunfight. What is all that nonsense? Who's there?
What is all that jibber-jab with your pistols?
Give you the exact same lines as the first one.
I'm drunk. Leave me alone.
I'm going back to sleep now.
And thanks to our Indiegogo contributors. Thanks to everyone who came out to the showings.
And thank you to you for listening to this.
Yes.
Till next time. Well, bye-bye for now.